We're back! I'm gonna check out this spooky passage. The waters here glow with an eerie blue, and the cave glistens with reflected light. You can make out an opening in the cavern wall to the northeast, where the water flows onward. The tunnel seems to extend a short distance before turning sharply. Let's scan for air pockets. Edér sets out at a good pace, cutting through the water with confident strokes. Nearly to the far side of the tunnel, Edér finds a space to come up for air. With a place to rest along the way, the swim should be more manageable. Let's swim through. Air pockets provide a much-needed reprieve as you make your way through the cramped waterway, and you make short work of the journey. You come up into what appears to be another smaller cavern, where sunlight streams in from an opening in the stone. Okay. Oh, this is just a place. This is just a place. I hear spooky things. We are going out now. Yay! Spook, spook, spook. I will take all that.
Yes?
Hi.
Told him not to bring that thing in there. Didn't like the look of it one bit. But no one daren't speak poor of his precious animancy tech.
The science of soul manipulation, a field both controversial and relatively new. Banned in some nations like Edér, but permitted in other countries like Drywood and Devellian republics. Okay. The ghost paces the length of the wall, outcropping with quick, deliberate steps, muttering to herself all the while. Her long cape flaps in a wind that blows from the in-between.
Special gift from his contact, he says. Now it's acting all weird. Gives me the damn creeps. You feel it too, right? Like it's looking straight through you?
She turns piercing purple eyes on you. She shakes her head and resumes her pacing.
Came out here to get away. Couldn't stand it staring at me anymore. Then... Oh, my memory's fuzzy. Anyway, you want a Benwiths? Haven't seen you for, but he's been bringing all sort of new folks on lately. Can't hardly keep track.
Animancy tech?
Oh yeah, one of the crew got it off those Valian bungholes. The ones what with the fancy ships and jaunty caps. We swipe things from them all the time.
Unfortunately, my lady, you're dead.
Spirit? Wait a tick, is that why everything's all grey? Hell, that explains some things. And here I thought maybe I just bonked my head. Look, maybe we should stick together. Feels right, you know? What with you being the only other thing around and all. I can give you a hand with, spirity stuff.
Yeah, stick with me. I'll find a way for you to return to the wheel.
I tell you, mate, I'd take anything over this endless grey. Even Remagon's frosty ass crack.
Spirit tries to give you a friendly pat on the shoulder, but her hand passes right through you. Unperturbed, she grins and walks behind you. I have a entourage of ghosts. Oh, there's another ghost up there. Okay, I'll go up there and say hi at some point. I just have this flock of spirits that just follows me now wherever I goddamn go. Just swim through. Alright, let us go back to the beginning of the thing. Hour 2. Day 2. I believe I've explored everywhere in this cave. Excellent. Oh, I didn't skip that crate. No, go back. Crate. Crate, 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 crate. Wait. Does that... Maybe the spirit knows about that chest. Alright, hold on. We're gonna take a detour. Hey, spirit. Help me. Help me with something. Nope, other way. Please. Help me with something, please. See, there's this crate here. And I'm wondering if you can tell me anything
Yes.
about it.
I know just the thing.
No?
I'll have this open in no time.
No.
I shall.
No, no. Okay, that's not how the spirit thing works. They can't just tell me, oh, there, no problem, mate. There's the key. It's over under that mattress over there. The one that you pretty much will not. You know, I should have made a rogue. I think I came into this problem like in a bunch of other games. I just gotta make a rogue, man. Should have made you a swashbuckler. I'm fine being a wall. Grr. Alright, so I saw another dead guy up here. If I remember correctly. Yep, another dead guy.
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
I guess not. Alright. Ship. There. I guess we're crossing into there. Hey everyone, how's...
I'll boil up some water. We'll have a spy at that leg of yours.
Should have seen me with that barrel, Angrim. I showed it was boss. The Yodel said you had to bail him out of trouble. Diverus? Was he crying? You can tell me.
Alright, I'm gonna save game.
Oh, quiet. You were under a damned barrel.
I don't remember them from the last game. There could be new companions. Stranded. Okay. Helping hands. Hunt a god. Stranded. Find a way to repair your ship. Alright. We continue our search on a way to try to find a way to repair our sheep. Our sheep. Not our sheep, our sheep. That's my... Alright, world map. Clicking. You have gained a reputation in a disposition. It represents how people perceive you. Even now... Empower. You can now empower your abilities or yourself. Once per fight, you can use Empower to activate and make it stronger. Alternatively, you can use Empower to replenish ability resource. Okay. Okay, that's what the swirly thing is. To empower an ability, click on the action bar. Okay, once per fight. Limited number of times between rests. Resting in an inn using food or drink will restore the empower points. Okay, cool. Guess we're going this... What? 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 There's a camp over here. Oh, this is an interesting map. Okay, in the distance, you see a simple wagon. The angle at which rests on the road. One side jutting above the other suggests it has been damaged or disabled. Even from your vantage point, you can make out the kinth milling around it. I'll approach it openly. As you near the cart, you can make out a group of Redsilian pilgrims in rough spun linens and cottons. A single draft horse stamps at the ground impatiently as the two pilgrims argue over the right front wheel, which seems hopelessly stuck in the mud. One of the pilgrims notices you. Her step back draws the attention of the others. A man in well-worn Gabeson steps forward. The weight of deep concern hangs on his face. Did the dreams bring you here as well? The pilgrims look to you with a mix of apprehension and hope. I am following ethos. The older pilgrim mouth opens in amazement. You hear a gasp from another. They look at each other, excitement in his eyes. Praise him, the old man cries. We're not alone. We had the dreams too. We saw the 3 stars sailing through the sky, piercing the black of a storm cloud. Figured it must be him, ethos, calling to us. So we came here to the place we saw in our dreams. The pilgrim looked around, matching their sleeping memory to the present. We saw the giant pass with 3 stars on his brow, but he sighs and gestures to the wagon stuck in the mud. Sad to say, we couldn't follow him. Wheel stuck as it gets. None of us are strong enough to lift the corner to get something under it. More than one of us tries, we get in each other's way. The other pilgrims stretch. Well, let me take a look. A brief inspection reveals the wagon is undamaged, with the wheels stuck in the mud. We have some wood, the old man says, as he gestures to the back of the wagon. If we can get the wheel up, we can slide that beneath it. Inside the wood, you see planks of wood. A small box of value sits on the side. One of the dawns. Let's try to lift it. Edér squares himself to the wagon's corner, squats deep, and rests the wheel up from the mud with a grunt. The young Dawnstar stands in shock for a moment, reacting just in time to thrust a thick board underneath the wheel. It takes the better part of an hour to lay down a safe path for the wagon to roll free of the mud. The laboring Dawnstars glisten with sweat, but laugh happily as they sing songs praising Ethos. Minor positive reputation gained with the children of the Dawnstar. Now, children of the Dawnstar, not to be confused with the supernatural manifestations of Ethos. The children of the Dawnstars are Redsirian followers of Ethos, who have traveled to the Deadfire archipelago as migrant workers in decades following the Saints' War. Lacking colonies of their own, Dawnstars can often be found in the employ of the Valian Trading Company or Royal Deadfire Company. Okay, this sounds like a good faction to have some, clout with. 2 hours pass. Smiling, their leader presses a small pouch of coins into your hand. We appreciate the help. Without you, who knows how long we've been stranded out here. They begin to prepare their wagons as they take their leave. You gain 15 silver Fleming. The item was put in your stash. Take care of yourself and souls, traveler. Whether you came for Ethos or not, we know in our hearts he has come for us. Alright. What is this way? There are birds. There's a bridge. There's a little grove. The woods. Oh, a port. Is there anything over here before I go to the port? It's a bridge. Alright, let's go to the port. Surely we will find a person to fix our ship there. I have no doubts. I have a lot of doubts, actually. It's not going to be that easy. I assume it's never that easy. Even French Fry is looking at me right now, my cat, and he's like, it's not that easy, lady. It's not. Who knows what will happen? This looks like a shitty place.
Better see what that crowd's about.
There's a crowd. Oh, man.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
Oh, no. The man at the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and a rather severe-looking Amua woman standing just beside him.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
Have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
The Amua woman folds her arms.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you, where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what's caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
My ship ran aground here, just south. I need help.
2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
The crowd quiets somewhat at that, though you still find yourself the target of a few glares. Dudes!
That would make her lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
The woman regards you with blank curiosity.
Quite.
If I was all that lucky, I would have crashed here.
Perhaps not, but I suspect some good can come of this. Per complanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Rikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Sounds like a new party member.
Geralde. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Okay. Ah, Dawnstar. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna save.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand, she grips a golden candle. The flames gutter wildly as she gestures to the crowds before her. The missionary holds the candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin.
Se futito, Madicchio, I did not sign up to be burned.
Oh, what are you doing?
Idling, that's what. Making ourselves feel all requited.
Zoti. Arms folded across her chest, a shorter, darker-skinned woman watches her ritually with an ordinary sort of expression. Her delicate chin jutted up.
We just missed one of the biggest reapings of all time. What about the souls that need us?
As she steps forward, she reaches for a peculiar-looking lantern strapped to her hip.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle a stubbornness inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. The priestess bites her lip, swinging harder and faster, lithe arms hurling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength until she thrusts it hard towards the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. That's one way to do it.
Hell yeah, it is. I call that the...
Grinning, she turns to get a good look at you, and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
And what if I was?
No, I don't think you are. You got this feeling about you, like you got a greater purpose to see to.
She tilts her head and smiles, looking too confident for her own good. I'm looking for the Edér statue.
I knew it!
She clenches her grip on the sickle in her right hand. Oh no, I have a new friend, don't I?
Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams.
An aspect of ethos. Gon is an answer of wrong and imbalances. This has contributed no small part to Diro's enthusiasm for vigilant justice. Oh boy.
I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Joti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wingleth, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be.
You and Edér sound like you would get along perfectly, not just because your accents are dissimilar.
We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
What do you think? Biting her bottom lip, she looks you up and down. A pleased sound leaves her throat.
I think I know what you are.
Her brow raised in a sort of challenge.
And here you are, following my god.
Because he killed all my peeps!
Watcher, will you take me with you?
A fine proposition. I would enjoy the company of a priestess.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
She beams brightly.
You won't regret this.
She steals a sly glance at Edér. Are you coming up to my man?
Hey.
Edér half nods without looking in Zoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. Do you guys know each other? Did you sleep with her, Edér? Do I have to be worried about this? I thought you were my boyfriend! She tad too eagerly, she saunters close beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
The other priest sighs, shaking her head.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Grinning, Zoti waves her brethren a curting part. She's a monk? Oh, she's a priest. I'm also a priest. Here, you're gonna be a monk now. You know why? Because we need monks.
Yes?
Alright, do you have gear? Can monks wear shit? No, don't be naked. Okay. Okay. Have a gun just in case. We have plenty of guns. How do I look at your tree? Alright. I've never played a monk before. Alright, cool.
Indeed.
Alright. Just seeing if I can talk to anybody else. Hendrik.
Here you find civilization, Aimika. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive. That is, unless you prepare yourself, ne?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Wise and-
Yeah, you just give me. Alright. Inns. Serve most rooms, wrestling bonus. Certain rooms can wrestling bonus. Recruiting adventurer. Okay. One of your companions wants to talk. To initiate the conversation, select them and click on the ability bar. Reputations, that thing in the corner. This thing. Alright, so for me, I am definitely disfavored by ethos. Cruel. Benevolent. Okay, so this is what I would lean towards. Children of the Dawn Stars. So I'm pretty benevolent. I'm honest. Clever. Ammo kindness, lighthearted. Can you pick locks?
Swords!
Alright, I have a lot of shit. Alright, we can trade for that. I don't know what I want to sell yet. Alright. So does somebody want to talk to me?
Yes? Of course.
Yeah. Hooey! About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce.
Her hands braced on her knees for support. She leans forward to suck a breath of fresh air. Her eyes never leave her face. A rosy flush slowly brightens her cheeks, and she beams wide and brash green.
Tell me what's on your mind?
Should you be swearing so much for a priestess?
Reckon not.
She grins.
But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words.
She waggles a sickle around in a helpless sort of gesture.
Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it.
The faint trace of a smile forms on Eller's lips. And your thoughts on, Ethos?
We talking during the Saints' War or after he died?
Leading up.
I really only know what my folks taught me.
She scratches the back of her head, hesitant.
Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my high priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone, and I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Abscission, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god.
And what's your take on after the war?
Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change.
French fry don't. He's hungry.
He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now. No need to fiddlefoot around. I'm glad we talked.
The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here.
How well you know about them?
There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard.
Is it Zoda?
Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
I knew you knew her! I knew it! How do you know her?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple.
She looks, you can trust me, you know.
All right, all right. We used to, you know.
You are trying to get my man.
She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Oh my god. I didn't need to TMI! 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 Zodi's face molders bright red and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. Sounds like a special kind of woman.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Indeed.
Hey.
What mat?
Nope. Anybody else I can talk to? Dock worker.
You have to do something. Any of us could be next.
Oh my god.
Oh? Per complanka. Don't tell me you're here to complain too.
The guardsman covers his face with his hand, groaning.
The virus. Are they recruiting right off of the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's Eye as we speak.
What's going on?
A fight, Mestra. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out the worst for it.
He jerks a thumb towards a nearby door.
Now every Nasanelli in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa. Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the governor first. There it is, the governor's estate. Ooh. That. I'm just foraging outside your window. Don't mind me. All right, we got berries for things. I don't know for what. I still need a rogue.
I'll handle this.
I should have. No. Well, we can come back outside. Let's go inside. Hey.
I'll take care of this.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, don't steal things.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
He spreads his hand in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry. I'm only here on account of her.
She bobs her head in your direction.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Clario's tone is polite, but there's a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Zoda to address you.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
Yeah, I get it.
Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
I know what it's like settling on in a new land.
Interesting. Is that why you came? This may be a Valiant Trading Company outpost, but I welcome settlers willing to work.
I'm tracking down Athos for the goddess Barath. The governor regards you silently for a few minutes. After uncomfortably a long while, he realizes he's waiting for you to laugh.
That certainly sounds important.
Yeah, it is pretty important. He clears his throat.
Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
Yeah, it was.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in return.
I'd be happy to help you.
Marvelous. You've washed ashore like a sign from the gods themselves.
I came as a herald of Barath. So, yeah.
I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
I'm a watcher. I've dealt with the Lumina before.
Are you indeed? How very interesting.
For a moment, Clario appears entirely distracted from his point, regarding you with an uncomfortably intense degree of interest.
Do you know, they'd have a great deal of interest in speaking with you at headquarters. Something to consider.
He finally breaks into his musings and flaps a hand to dismiss the subject.
Well, luminous Adra is to Adra what a fine wine is to, well, never
Vinegar,
mind that.
probably.
The point is that it is a particularly potent material, suffused with essence, and it is only found right here in the Deadfire archipelago. It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
So you're trading for souls.
That's a colorful way of putting it. Energy, really, is more apt. It's not quite a matter of digging up the spirit of your old grandmother.
Clario lets out a short, breathy laugh, shaking his head slightly.
Spin it however you like. The gods are gonna grind your soul to bits for this sin.
We will have to agree to disagree. We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture, up until very recently. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise.
So let me get this straight. You fucked up.
And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. You say you are hunting this thing. Well, that is where it went. You need a ship? I need information. Do this for me, and I will set half the town to work on freeing your vessel.
Ethos is out there stomping across the island, and you're worried about some research.
Well, if Aothis happens to strike down the council, perhaps then I will have time to spare for him.
Clario lets out a sharp breath, evidently flustered by his own outbursts. Zoti lifts her chin in interest.
Please do not repeat that. We each have our debts. Whatever you believe is going on, you can see it for yourself. That is precisely what I want.
Any idea what happened?
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me. We could have prepared for this level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
Clario jaw tenses, but otherwise he ignores Zoti's tirade.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
Where do I find this guy?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
Alright, I can do that.
Gelade, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map, here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
With a discontented sound, she crosses her arms over her chest.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
Claro darts a quick sour look in Zoti's direction.
One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Hi? Wait, who are you? Servants. Servants. Just seeing if there's like another NPC I can grab. Can I? Oh, I can grab that.
I'll take care of this.
So food is fine. For the most part. If it's on the table, it's fine. Alright, sounds good. I will have to come back and rob everybody blind later! Alright, this is a good place to stop. Thank you guys for joining me. If you like what you see... Why is the wounds listed? If you like what you see, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you next time. Laters.